Hi Sagittarius, and welcome to your Soul Manna video. This will be for May 16th through May 31st, 2019. And what this video is about, Sagittarius, is I'm going to ask Spirit for messages for you guys specifically that will bring healing or understanding, soul food to help you grow, move on, just whatever you need. So this is very soul-based and Spirit coming through to give you, the guidance that some of you have been asking for. So, Sagittarius, let's see what Spirit wants to talk about with you guys. Alright, so we're going to go with these just because I didn't pick them up and I really thought I grabbed the whole deck. Okay, so there's an element of divine timing at play in your life right now, Sagittarius. So you may be experiencing some restrictions, but also there's an element of needing to reflect about some things. Because look at this, perception shift. Next out is developing. And lastly, oh, beautiful. Look at that. Things revealed. Oh, Sagittarius, this is quite lovely. Listen, with these cards coming out, what I feel most that Spirit's trying to bring through for you guys is there is, a situation, an experience, or a relationship that you're just really perplexed about what happened or what you should do. There's just, you feel really pulled in a lot of different directions about it. And the thing is, even though you truly desire to heal, to understand, to grow, to take accountability, if that's what you need to do, it's like Spirit hears you calling with that intention, like whatever it takes, Spirit, I'm on board. Like if I am completely wrong in my perception and I need to own myself, I'm there. If I'm completely wrong in giving somebody way more slack or credit than they're due, show me the truth. I'm ready for the disillusionment, okay? It's just whatever it is that you need, Sagittarius. Spirit is acknowledging that you are on point, okay? You're not trying to skirt around. You're not trying to... you want to take responsibility. It's such a mature energy, Sagittarius. It's like so much growth, but you feel really held back, like with all this great intention. You're like, Spirit, what's up? Like, why is nothing really changing here? Well, you're developing, Sagittarius. There's an energy here that is not fully grown. Once that's fully grown, that's when all things are revealed, okay? And right now, where you're at is Spirit's working to really shift your perception, not because you're wrong so much, okay? I don't want to give that message whatsoever. It's like the kaleidoscope. Spirit's trying to show you all the different perceptions and ways to view a situation, experience, or person. And it's like through all of those different views, you come into a whole different understanding than you ever would have just by staying locked in here, or saying, I'm wrong, I take accountability, and moving to this perception, or maybe I need to be disillusioned about something and moving there. No, Spirit's like, let's look at every single perspective about this. I want to lead you on this journey, and once you've completed that, then you're ready to move forward. Then everything just makes sense. Then the clarity, the cycle is complete, whatever it is for you. But right now, these last 2 weeks of May, Sagittarius, it's not about gaining the final understanding, okay? It's about all the different perceptions in which you can view a situation, person, or experience as an observer, not because Spirit's trying to it's, wow, this is really like complex, deep. You need to observe unbiasedly through each perception, regardless of how emotionally impacted you were. It's like Spirit saying, okay, separate from the emotional body because that's just going to trigger you through this process, and we don't want to be triggered. I want to show you. I want to take you on a journey. So you need to get in observation mode. All right, Spirit, what do you want to show me? I'm going to set my emotions aside for now. I'm going to set my preconceived notions, my thought, my ego aside. Lead me with my spirit. Show me all these different viewpoints that I haven't seen before about this person, this situation, or maybe a multitude of different things that you have gone through. And I promise, Sagittarius, Spirit's going to take you there. That is Spirit's intention. But even though you're so eager and you're full of the right intention to heal, to come into clarity, to know what the right thing to do is, Spirit's like, this is not a quick process. I'm taking you on a journey here. And I've only been pulling one of these, but I feel like for you guys, I need to pull two. Just because 4 cards coming out like that, this is really deep. And Sagittarius, your mind is going to change so vastly about something, because through this journey, Spirit takes you on looking through all these different vantage points without bias, without emotion. Your consciousness really expands, okay? And in that space, you're just, it's different. Like the way you feel, what you think, what you want to do, it's just different. So, than what you're feeling right now. All right, life lessons. Look at that. Yeah, this to me is really pointing out what we've been talking about, an experience, a situation, or person. Could be several. Let's see, we have 5 clocks on this tree. All right, trying to like, what do I gotta do? Do I gotta purge? Do I gotta balance my karma? Do I gotta come into a different thinking? Like, Spirit, what do I gotta do? What do I gotta do? And Spirit's like, Sagittarius, you know I am never in any rush. We are gonna go on a journey. Man, slow down. Like, it's, your eagerness is like beautiful and your intention is so pure. But Spirit's like, nope, you've got to go from A to B to C to D. There's no rush here, or you'll miss the whole thing. And look at that. Spirit sometimes has jokes. So we have divine timing, and we're just going to back that up with cosmic timing. And look at clocks on the tree. So Sagittarius, yeah, Spirit's really like, it's all about timing. And everything has its cycle, its process. Nothing can be rushed, much to our dismay, and how quickly we would like to move through something, because it's like you're there, okay? You've done the work, but there's something about your consciousness that Spirit really wants to expand, and it can't happen until we go on this journey seeing through all these perceptions. And that's, those different perceptions are going to come through conversations, shows you watch, things you read, positive little memes to lift you up, funny memes. I mean, it's just, it's going to come from all over the place. And so when you are like, oh, that's resonating with me, no matter the source, pay attention to what's being said. Pay attention to the message. Pay attention to the energy of that, because that's Spirit giving you one of those perceptions that we've been talking about. And again, remember, you are in observation mode. We're setting aside emotions, and we're not going to have any judgment about what we're observing, what we're seeing, because Spirit's taking you on a journey of consciousness expansion. And divine timing, cosmic timing, and then all those clocks, like, oh my God, Sagittarius, that is so synchronistic. Like, wow, it is about timing, okay? And this, to me, because it feels like so deep and complex, I feel there's multiple things for you guys that this reading is talking about. And these last 2 weeks of May, you're in the developing phase of seeing all the different perceptions. So, but at the end, Sagittarius, it's just boom, there. Like you get it. Things revealed. Nothing hidden from you. Like you just know, you understand, you are freed. You know, a good, well, this, I don't know if this is the best example of this, but here's kind of what I'm talking about. I've always had kind of a troubled relationship with my mom, just based on things that happened growing up, and Spirit was trying to give me a conclusion, like a perception, trying to help me understand why she was the way that she was. And I just couldn't quite grasp it because my feelings and my judgment. And so I was meeting with Medium Heather, and we were talking, and my passed on grandmother came through, which would be my mom's mom, and she gave me the clarity that I had needed for so long about my mom and just why things happen that way. And through that perception, I was like, I get it. Like, how could I ever really fault her? How could I judge her? Even though I walked a much different path in life, and with my children, she had a different life than me, and she's working with different energies in so many different ways than I am. And so the understanding of why brought me healing, and it's something Spirit was trying to tell me the whole time. But again, the emotion and the judgment based on my personal experience with it was preventing me from my healing, from my understanding, from my clarity, from breaking free. And I'm 41, so this just happened the other night, and I cannot tell you how freeing it's been, and the purge that came after. So everything takes time, and when you're truly ready vibrationally, Spirit's going to bring the message in, but it comes when you're ready to put down your emotional feelings and the bias in your mind based on personal experience. And that is so strong for you guys in this reading, Sagittarius. And I know the healing that I received through those messages that she brought me, that you guys, man, such freedom is in store for you. So let's keep pulling. All right, how many is that? All right, one more. Spirit says. Okay, so Sagittarius, let's see. What jumped out? Feeling alone. Creative fire. Not for you. Unmotivated. And don't worry. Okay. So, Sagittarius, with all of this, what I see happening is I kind of feel like you want to just almost give up. Not like saying you want to give up on life, but it's like you are so frustrated because your intention has been so pure, and it's like nothing. And you're just like, okay, I guess this is freaking life, man. How do I learn to accept this thorn in my side? And Spirit's like, no, because whatever this is for you, you do feel very alone with it. You may not even really talk about it with anybody openly except for Spirit, okay? Spirit's acknowledging that you feel very alone in whatever this is that's heavy in your heart, this life lesson. Now, with creative fire here, because of this, whether it's a loss or just the way the experience damaged you, you almost feel like there's something missing. inside. Like you're not, so like if you're a singer, you know, like depicted here, your voice is just flat regardless of what you're doing. If you're a writer, there's you're nothing. You feel dry. So, and those are just examples. You know, apply that to where it fits in your life, where you are feeling very alone and confused, and almost like spirit is not having your back because your intention is pure, and it's like nothing is changing, and you're starting to really get deflated and like losing your passion, your spark. Spirit's coming here and saying, listen, Sagittarius, there are some things that are just not for you, whether it be because it's poisonous for you, or it's that it's just not meant for your journey. It's, you know, at one point it had its purpose, it served its purpose, and now it's time to move on from that. And unmotivated, this is like where I feel if this can't happen and I have to keep walking alone, then I give, I settle. And I just accept that. Spirit, show me how to accept that. Oh gosh, I just feel so much defeat, like a sense of defeat coming through these cards. And you're not defeated, Sagittarius, because Spirit's like, don't worry. Just because all the pieces don't fit right now doesn't mean it's not going to. And Spirit's already made it very clear on what you need to do. And Spirit's going to take you there. And sometimes when Spirit has a journey for you, you have to walk it alone. All right? But this is the next card out. Good talk. So Sagittarius, I feel for some of you, it's like you need to express yourself. You really need to just open up to somebody, let it all pour out, cry your eyes out, purge, and you will feel so much better, okay? Or after you work through all these perceptions, you might finally be able to have a conversation with somebody where things are feeling okay. And saying that, due to those messages that Heather brought to me from my passed on grandmother, I'm actually purchasing a reading for my mom. I don't even speak to my mom, okay? I'm purchasing a reading for her so my grandmother can speak to her and bring her the healing she needs, because like I said, I understand now. And so with this good talk, Sagittarius, it's either you really need to pour your heart out to somebody who will really understand and be able to empathize with you. And oh, I'm getting chills. Yeah, pour that heart out all the way to the soul. If you're ready to do that, say, Spirit, I'm ready. Spirit's going to bring you somebody where you can just let loose, let it out, let the dam break. And I'm telling you, it's like you are washed clean, because if you notice in this card, in the unmotivated, her legs in the chair are in a body of water and she's kind of slipping out of the chair. So this to me is these emotions need to be released from within, Sagittarius, so that they don't consume you. It's too much. You're holding too much in. That's why we're not feeling motivated. That's why we're ready to give in, give up, because as pure as your intentions are, there's a sense of closedness, like blocked. It's almost like you want to be a soldier, and Spirit's like, that's not going to work this time. You've got to be connected into the emotional body for this one, Sagittarius. But when you're walking through the perceptions, set the emotional body aside. But you can't, man, it's like you really just shoved it down, haven't spoken about it. Spirit's like, it's time. Cry to somebody, let it all out, do what you gotta do, and you'll feel better. Others of you, like I said, as you walk through that journey of perception, whoa, okay. So as you walk through this journey of perception, where you were, man, there is so much coming through in this reading. I almost can't even keep up or deal with it. To be honest, I'm like, whoa. Okay, so one message for some of you, and really apply this as it most resonates times in your soul. Okay, so one of you, or some of you, I should say, there is a situation, experience, or person that I don't know, something happened, something caused hurt here, obviously, and you say to yourself, not for me, walking away from this. And some aspect of that has left you feeling quite alone and a bit deflated within. And you're kind of, this is, man, such confusion. Like, did I do the right thing? Or was it the wrong thing? And with this, Spirit saying you did the right thing at that time. Okay, that's exactly what needed to happen, because in an element here, you had to walk kind of on your own for a bit. And so at the time, what you pushed away, or what pushed you away, or what Spirit divinely separated, that's exactly what needed to happen. Doesn't mean forever after, okay? Especially with don't worry and good talk, and it's a matter of timing. Well, all of that means Spirit's walking you through this perception wheel to show you all sides so that you have a full understanding before you have this communication with the person, okay? Now, for others of you, what I feel is something, a person or situation really kind of like burned you, and because of that, now it's like a lot of things you're rejecting and pushing away and not letting near or close to you, choosing to kind of walk it alone, because it's like, I never want to go through that again. That was poisonous. That was dangerous to my soul. And again, Spirit's like, Sagittarius, let me show you all the different viewpoints of that experience, that person, and what it was trying to bring you and teach you, because you have life lessons up there. So no wonder this reading's so intense. Like, you've been going through a lot, because, man, Spirit is growing and expanding your consciousness, Sagittarius. No question there. And you don't need to worry. It's all going to even out and work itself out. So let's pull some clarifying cards here. I think you're going to really change your mind and feelings about something, Sagittarius. Like, Spirit's just going to show you some things, and you're going to be like, okay. And in that space, it's like, regardless of who hurt you, because you finally come into the understanding, you realize anybody who has hurt you could only do that because they've been hurt that bad. And you wish them the same healing that Spirit has just brought you, so that A, they're no longer hurting inside like that, and B, they never hurt somebody like that again. That is full healing all the way around. That's the true meaning of forgiveness, of unconditional love. And I'm telling you, when you are ready, Spirit is going to show you things that make you cry. And man, I'm about to tear up for you guys. It's just, maybe because I just went through this experience. You know, Medium Heather, she's amazing. If you are struggling and want to seek out a passed on loved one, highly recommend booking a reading with her. She picks up on that stuff, and it gave me what I needed. And in that place, I'm free of the bondage of what I felt for my mom, and now it's a place of understanding and purity and love and good intention. And so sending all of that to her is going to help free her to all the things that have shackled her all her life. And that is breaking the cycle, Sagittarius. That's transmuting the bloodlines that you have been born into, and that is so strongly coming through your reading. As usual, very spiritual for you guys, And I just think you're going to change your mind and your heart about something. You're just, Spirit's going to lead you into such clarity and understanding that you're like, I'm free, and I don't want to be angry. I don't want to hurt. I want to send this healing to the one who hurt me so that they can see what you've shown me, Spirit. So let's pull some cards here. All right, yeah, look at that, Sagittarius. Angel guidance. Watch out for those feathers. Feeling alone, you're not alone. The angels are so with you. And the unseen, 111. Listen, there's things, the ethers are astir, and things are going to start taking shape and moving into form. There's just a lot that you don't know, a lot that you don't see. Imagine that. And Spirits wants to take you on that journey. Yep, because look at 44, the passage, sign 1111, 111, 11, 11, 11, that's Spirit to me all day long. And so Sagittarius, you have angel guidance, Spirit. You have the unseen, which is card 1, sign 111, and now your sign over here is 1111, and it's a passage. It's a portal to step through. And to me, this right here is talking about this journey Spirit wants to take you on, to show you all of these perceptions as you experience just as the observer with no bias whatsoever. So Spirit, Spirit, Spirit. And wow, the veil, Scorpio, Spirit. Okay, the veil is, we all know what that is, and this means it is very thin for you right now, Sagittarius. These last 2 weeks, card 20, last 2 weeks of May, very spiritual time for you. Wow. Oh my God, are you kidding me? Yeah. Do you see that? Spirit, another 1111 for Sagittarius. And I know that there was a reading I did for you guys. I don't know if it was Spirit Guide messages or a weekly, but it was, I think it was Spirit Guide messages. 1111 is your sign with Spirit. And are you kidding me? Look at this, Sagittarius. The 3 cards where the sign is a number, it's 111, 1111, 1111. Okay? The other 2 cards, the signs aren't numbers. It's feathers over here for the angels. When you see feathers, you know the angels are with you. Scorpio. Scorpio is the sign that sees beyond the shadow, okay? The veil. The veil is very thin for you these last 2 weeks of May. So much insight. Spirit's taking you on a journey, taking you down the rabbit hole. And my God, Sagittarius, with these as your sign, 1111, 1, you know, I don't care. Whoa, that's Spirit. That is Spirit all day up in your world, trying to assure you, don't you worry. Let's move through this. Let me take you on this journey, Sagittarius, and show you things you've never seen, bring you understandings you never thought you could have. All right. Wow. So I don't care. I'm labeling your reading as 1111 is your special sign with Spirit, again, because man, look at that. Whew, okay. No wonder I'm like just jumping all over with this reading. Spirit is so strong for you guys. Like, honest to God, strongest of all of them. And I have 3 more after you guys. So let's pull some advice other than watching for 1111 and feathers. What else do you want to add, Spirit? All right, the truth. Oh my gosh, this could not be better. Understanding is a 3-edged sword. Your side, their side, and the truth. Boom. You know what, Sagittarius? You can say Spirit showed off. And you want to know... Spirit is just bringing the fire in your reading. Look at this. Is card 52. This is card 25. So much synchronicity. Wow. Yeah, if this doesn't speak and just wrap up everything I've said about perception and spirit taking you on the journey, and that's where the healing, the clarity, the freedom, the whatever it is you're searching for comes from. I mean, I don't know. I'm blown away by your reading, Sagittarius. Spirit is so in this, and it wants to help you. And even though you've been eager, it's like you haven't wanted to shift your perception or your feeling about something, because you don't feel like you're wrong. And it's shifting perception isn't coming to this conclusion that you're wrong and somebody else was right. That's not what this is about. This is, again, that spirit showing you all these perceptions, taking you into the deep understanding where you just, what's found there is not found in any other way. And so those are your messages. Spirit's bringing you the truth. You did have things revealed coming out here. So powerful 2 weeks, last 2 weeks of May. Go on your journey, Sagittarius, and you start seeing angel feathers and 1111 going crazy. That's spirit saying, listen to the tarot girl. She's giving you good advice. I want to take you on a journey because what's going to be found there is amazing. So those are your messages, Sagittarius. I'm wishing you all the best. Take care.